Hello friends, मैं हूँ विशाल from Envision Academy, Dharmabad. So I hope everyone is doing great. And in this video, we are going to learn about the basics of scalar quantities and the vector quantities. तो बच्चों, ये scalar quantities और vectors, scalars और vectors क्या होते हैं? What is the major differences between these two? And what are the examples of these scalars and vector quantities? We are going to learn these topics, these points in this video. Okay, friends, let us start the discussion. Now, see, the main difference between these two quantities is the direction. Okay, one major difference between the scalar quantities and vector quantities is the direction and the algebra we use. Okay, the algebra we use to calculate these quantities. Okay, so this is the major difference between these two. And one of the most important difference is the direction. Okay, the scalar quantities do not have the direction. The scalar quantities do not have the direction, but the vector quantities, there is very importance of the direction. Okay, डायरेक्शन के बिना वेक्टर क्वांटिटीज नहीं रह सकते. ओके, एंड स्केलर के लिए डायरेक्शन की कोई जरूरत नहीं. So let us understand these things by using an example. Suppose an example, mass is taken. See, mass, what do you mean by mass? The mass is nothing but the amount of material present in an object. Okay, suppose 10 grams of plastic is present in this pen, so the mass of this pen is 10 grams only, and this mass does not depend on the direction. Okay, towards any direction the mass of this pen remain constant, so direction is not important for this mass. So mass is a scalar quantity. Mass is a scalar quantity. Okay, and then we know that there is a difference between the algebra of these two things. Clear? And we use the ordinary rules of algebra for scalar quantities. Now we know that the mass is a scalar quantity. Okay, so suppose let us take an example, burger. Okay, आपको पता ही होगा बर्गर. सपोज अब बर्गर, ब्रेड, उसमें जो ब्रेड होता है, ब्रेड इज ऑफ 50 ग्राम्स. सपोज 50 ग्राम का ब्रेड है और उसके बीच में जो सैलेड होता है, ओके, सलाद होता है, सपोज वेजिटेबल सलाद है, तो इसका भी वेट है 50 ग्राम्स. सो टोटल वजन क्या हो जाता है, इसका मास क्या हो जाता है? टोटल मास हो जाता है 100 ग्राम्स. टोटल बर्गर का मास हो जाता है 100 ग्राम. सो दिस इज वेरी सिंपल. ओके, जो एडिशन, सब्ट्रैक्शन, मल्टीप्लिकेशन, डिवीजन होता है बहुत सिंपल होता है. किनके लिए? स्केलर के लिए. ओके, सो वी यूज द ऑर्डिनरी रूल्स ऑफ अलजेब्रा to calculate these scalars. Okay, and then if we take an example of time also does not depend on the direction. Okay, इस डायरेक्शन में अगर देखें तो 3 बज रहे घड़ी में और इस डायरेक्शन में 6 बज रहे, ऐसा होता है क्या? No. So direction is not important for the time also. So time is a scalar quantity. Okay, so now see, if you add times, what will you do? Just take the addition. Okay, 15 मिनट 15 minutes plus 10 minutes क्या हो जाता है? 25 minutes. So 25. Here you are using the ordinary rules of algebra. So these are the scalar quantities. Okay, what all about the scalar quantities here. And then vector quantities. See, vector quantities here, the magnitude as well as direction both are important, and for scalars only magnitude is very important. Okay, direction is not required, only magnitude. 10 grams mass है या 15 minutes time है, so these are the magnitudes along with their specified units. Clear? And then vectors require the direction. Okay, direction is very important for these vector. Now let us take an example of vector. Suppose force. See, force क्या है? Force क्या है? Force is nothing but a push or a pull. Okay, is nothing but force. Now see, force क्या है? Scalar है या vector है? Let us understand this. Suppose a wooden block is there of mass m. Now suppose ये जो wooden block है मुझे यहाँ से इसे हटाना है, एक टेबल पे रखा हुआ है और इसे यहाँ से हटाना है मुझे, तो क्या करूं? देखो, I am applying a force F from left to the right. Okay, it is very important. Whatever am I talking right now is very important. Just carefully understand. See, I am pushing this object from left to the right. Okay, left to the right, and now this block will move towards right because I am applying the force from left to the right, so the block will move to the right. See, any direction are you observing over here? Yes, this is nothing but the direction. Arrows are nothing but the direction. So direction is very important. The direction is very important for force, means this is nothing but a vector quantity. Force is a vector quantity. Suppose gravity is there. This is the earth. Okay, suppose an object is released from here. एप्पल के पेड़ पे से गिरा है. ओके, तो ये कहाँ जाएगा? उड़ते हुए ऊपर जाएगा क्या? नहीं, this will come down. See, come down. Why? Because this force from the earth, which is known as gravitational force, is pulling this object towards it. Okay, towards this. Okay, this is the gravitational force. Clear? So this is the direction of gravitational force. Direction of gravitational force means the force is a vector quantity, because we know that the vectors only needs the direction, so force is nothing but a vector quantity. So these are the some examples of scalars and vectors. Scalars include mass, distance, speed, time, area, volume, density, temperature, energy, and many more things are there. These are the physical quantities which do not need any direction or which do not depend on the direction. Hence these are called as scalars. And then if you see over here, displacement, velocity. So displacement is a vector quantity because this is the particular direction towards which we have traveled. Okay, so this is the displacement. And then velocity, because velocity is nothing but the displacement. See, this is the displacement, and then velocity is nothing but the displacement divided by time. Okay, so displacement is a vector quantity, so vector divided by time is nothing but the velocity is also the vector quantity. And then acceleration, nothing but this vector, velocity vector divided by time. So again the acceleration is also the vector quantity. And then momentum is nothing but mv, linear momentum, mass into velocity. So velocity is again a vector quantity, hence momentum is also vector quantity. And then we already know that the force is also dependent on the direction, hence force is also a vector quantity represented by arrow. Just remember that. Suppose A is a vector, then it is represented by an arrow on the top of this vector. Okay, so force is a vector. And then electric field also a vector quantity. Then weight, why weight is a vector? See, weight is nothing but mass into acceleration due to gravity. Mass into acceleration due to gravity. See, mass is scalar, okay, but if scalar is multiplied by a vector, the resultant will be a vector. Okay, so mass into vector means weight is also a vector quantity, because here direction is important. So for weight also the direction is important. Clear? So weight is a vector quantity. And then position vector means what? Suppose this is x-axis and this is y-axis and this is origin 0, 0, is the origin, and position of this point is shown like this. Okay, position of that point is shown like this, means the direction is important to have the position of a point. So direction is important, hence position is also a vector quantity. Clear? So these are the some examples of scalars and vectors. Okay friends, so right now we have seen that we use the ordinary rules like simple addition, subtraction, multiplication, division for the scalar quantities, but these simple ordinary rules cannot be used for the vector. Okay, for the vector. तो एक दिन मैं और मेरे दोस्त अजय और अर्शद तीनों एक जंगल में घूमने निकले थे और हमें मिला एक ट्रेजर बॉक्स जिसमें था गोल्ड का एक ट्रेजर बॉक्स मिला और वो देख के अजय और अर्शद दोनों के बीच में झगड़ा होने लगा। तो अर्शद खड़ा था इस तरफ एंड अजय इस तरफ उठा हुआ था, ईस्ट के तरफ, और अर्शद उठा था नॉर्थ के तरफ। क्लियर? सो now both are tied their rope to this box and pulling towards each other. So Arshad is pulling this treasure box by 40 newton force towards the north direction and Ajay is pulling this the same treasure box by 40 newton force towards the east direction. तो अब ये ट्रेजर बॉक्स किसे मिलेगा, अर्शद को या अजय को? दोनों के भी नहीं मिलेंगे। यहां खड़ा हूं मैं। ओके, सो आई एम स्टैंडिंग ओवर हियर, सो दिस विल गोइंग टू कम टुवर्ड्स मी बिकॉज ये दोनों बिजनेस करते हैं और मैं फिजिक्स पढ़ाता हूं। सो मुझे पता है कि ये जो फोर्स है ये इसका रिजल्टेंट कहां होता है, ये मुझे पता है। बिकॉज नाउ सी these two are the forces. So resultant, the direction of resultant vector, this is the first vector and this is second vector, because we know that forces are the vectors, these two are the vectors. Now these two vectors, if we add these two vectors, the resultant will be this towards this direction, because see we can use this tan alpha to find the direction of resultant vector by which this treasure box will move. Okay, that direction, okay, from this axis, this suppose this is x axis, considered to be x axis. From this x axis the direction of this or the angle of this resultant vector can be given by the tan alpha. Tan alpha is equal to the two forces 40 newton by 40 न्यूटन, क्या हो जाएंगे, कैंसिल हो जाएंगे। सो tan अल्फा इज इक्वल टू 1 और tan अल्फा इज इक्वल टू 45 डिग्री। ओके, फॉर अल्फा, इफ अल्फा इज इक्वल टू 45 then tan 45 is 1, so this angle will be 45 degrees. Okay, now what I do, just move from Arshad up to 45 degree and stand over there. Okay, and this treasure box will definitely move towards me. So this is a simple example to understand the vector algebra. Okay guys, so the vector algebra, remaining vector algebra will be covered in next video, and till then just take care and wait for the next video. Like, share and subscribe our YouTube channel and press the bell icon to get regular notifications.